Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. You join me on the way to Silverstone for what could be rather a pivotal moment in the 2018 Clio Cup. Now this is the penultimate round before going to Brands Hatch in a couple of weeks time, and mathematically there's 8 people who can actually win this championship, but realistically we're down to 3. Third place we've got James Dorlin. Second place we've got the very experienced Paul Rivett, and with a 7-point slender lead we've got Max Coates. 7 points, it's still 7 points and heading the championship. But this round, 2 races and there's 56 points up for grabs. So leaving here, going to Brands, if you're within 56 points of the leader, you've got a chance of actually taking this championship. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm starting to feel nervous. I'm not even driving, but getting to know Max over the past season, you really get a vested interest. I'm sure some of you guys out there as well have got the same experience, and you feel part of it. So I'm nervous. I have no idea how Max is gonna cope with this. I'm sure he's going to be absolutely fine. He's got lots of experience. So it's going to be interesting. Friday practice is all about getting the car set up, and I know they've also been practicing slipstreaming with their teammates. This is quite an open circuit, so it can be quite gusty. So anything the drivers can do to give them that slight edge is going to be really important. I'm very nearly now at the circuit. I think I've got about 5 minutes to go. So I'm going to head over, find the car park, because there's loads of them, I'm not sure which one. And then I'm going to give Max a ring and hopefully get either him or his dad to come and pick me up in the buggy, and we'll head on over to the Team Pyro garage. Max is getting ready to come out for qualifying in the next sort of 5 minutes. So the Janetta Super Cup have just gone out and done theirs. I've gone over to Cops and we're in one of the grandstands to watch how he gets on with his friends and family. This qualifying session is probably going to be one of the most important of the year. It's so tight at the top that he needs the best possible start to hopefully get 2 wins, because we've only got 4 races left of the season. We're about halfway through practice at the moment, and we've got about 13 to 14 minutes. This is sort of like a natural break where most of the cars will come in, change tyres, change setup, and then go back out. At the moment we've got Burns followed by Rivett, followed by Dorlin, Zelos, and Max is in 5th place. So they'll be coming out in the next few minutes, and hopefully we can see Max climb to the top of the time. Max really did leave it to the last minute in qualifying. He was in 10th place until 2 laps before the end, and then managed to get it in 4th. Strangely enough, fourth and 2nd is better than 1st and 3rd. It's just the starting position on the grid. So that's 4th for race 1, which is going to be later on this afternoon, and for race 2 tomorrow he starts in 3rd. Max is due out for the first race of the weekend in about an hour's time. The team behind me here are just making sure the car is put back together. Basically they take all the tyres off, they're refuelling, and they're getting ready to go out. Max has been talking to his data engineer Josh Files, so they look at the data that was collected during qualifying, onboard footage, and just seeing any areas he can improve on. He starts this race on P4 and his main competitor Paul Rivett starts on P2. Max is due out for his first race in the next 5 minutes, so we're just getting somewhere better to watch it. There's a nice grandstand Cops just over there where we're going to go. We've got some of Max's fans and We've got his mum just down there as well, so we're going to go and watch it. He's starting P4, so there's a good chance that he could, I don't want to tempt fate, but hopefully end up on the podium.
Paul alongside Paul Rivett in number 22. It's a good start from Brad.
That's the end of race one, and unfortunately that really didn't go very well for Max. About 4 laps in, he was forced wide. I don't exactly know what happened, but he ended up in the gravel, and that was his race over with. So no points, unfortunately. Rivett, the main protagonist in this, he went into this race 7 points behind. He finished second, and now he's, I think, 13 or 14 points ahead. We've got a race tomorrow where Max is going to start in 3rd place, and there's 25 points up for grabs there. So it's certainly not over. It's not a great result, so we're going to try and have a chat with Max at some point and find out exactly what did happen. I'm going to wait for the storm to calm slightly before we do have a chat, because he'll probably want to discuss what went on. I've just got back to the team Pyro garage, and Max's car has been dropped off on a flatbed. The team now are taking basically everything apart to find out what damage there is. Hopefully it's cosmetic. There's an awful lot of gravel in there. All the wheels are coming off, so we've got everyone. It's a bit of a hive of activity around there, so I'm going to keep well clear of that, because they've got quite a lot of work, I think, to do to get the car ready for tomorrow's race. Not had a chance obviously to talk to Max yet. It's going to be quite some time, I think, before it's a good idea to actually have a chat with him and find out what actually happened. It's just coming up 8 o'clock at the moment, and the guys are still working on the car. They've actually had to replace the clutch at the same time, and that's sort of an hour and a half, 2-hour job. But as you can see, they're just putting everything back together again at the moment. They're going to put on the front bumper quite soon, rear bumper, and just make sure everything is secure, and then hopefully within the next maybe another hour and a half be time to put down tools and go and get some dinner. Good morning guys, and welcome to the second day here at Silverstone for the Clio Cup. Now I've just got up, it's around 6 o'clock, that being my luxury hotel room. Really appreciate it though, which means I don't actually have to pay up for hotel rooms, so I'm gonna go and get a coffee. It's cold, overcast, but the sun will be up soon, so I'm gonna go into Team Pyro garage. So I just need to get in. Oh, get in here. So as you can see, it's absolutely dead at the moment. None of the guys are here yet, but coffee is most definitely cooling. So on here, hopefully this will be alright. Just what I needed. So today, obviously Max yesterday really didn't have a good day at all with his DNF. So today, starting in 3rd place, I was trying to remember there, yeah, starts in 3rd, and I think really it's got to be a win today. Rivett is built up a comfortable little lead with basically 3 races, so it's 25 points per round. I think he's 14 points ahead, so today is going to be quite pivotal going to Brands for the championship. While no one's here in the Team Pyro garage, I thought we'd have a look inside the truck, which is over here. Normally it's quite difficult to film in here. Well, it's very difficult because it's full of people. So if we wander down here, we've got most of the driver's kit just laid out, and over here you've got their crash helmets. Now these are fans, I don't know whether you can pick up on those, but these blow hot air or cold air into the crash helmets and just dry everything out, because they sweat like anything. Once they've got all their fireproof underwear and their actual suits, for example, they are sweating and it gets all horrible and there. So yeah, they dry it out. Got other kit here, we've got spare parts for the Clios, lots of tools, diagnostics kit, brake pads, ECUs, so loads of stuff. Now this bit here, this is where the driver and the data engineer, so that would be Josh they'll come in here and discuss what's going on with lap data basically. So after each time the cars go out, Josh will go out and download the data from the ECU, bring it in here. They also have got GoPro cameras fitted by Renault, because every car has to have them in case of any incidents. So that'll be downloaded, and then they combine the two, so you've got actual telemetry data with what the driver can see, and they'll sit in here, discuss, well, look at it, where can they improve, and also having 3 teammates is great because then they can compare their data with Max's, for example, and see where are they quicker and vice versa. I've come over to where Max has parked up his motorhome. Not that one. I'm sure he'd really like that one, but these are the other extreme of motorhomes. They've got bits that pop out. There's some with patios and God knows what else. But Max is just down here. It's a bit more humble, but it's still pretty nice. You've got these two here. There's Max is going off the shower, so we're going to sit down and have some breakfast with the rest of the team. Go over there.
Morning.
Max is disappearing.
Before, and I've replaced an on time, but I mean, it's, yeah.
This is crunch time now. We're getting ready for race 2, and Max is going to be heading out in about 10 minutes. He's going to be over in the holding area, which is over that way. At the moment we've got team coach just behind me here. Got cops just over there, start finish over there. So this is going to be gripping. We really need a win from this one. This deficit needs to be brought down. He certainly is revved up, still disappointed, slightly angry with yesterday's little debacle, but he's a professional driver and I'm sure he's going to do pretty well in this race. That's the end of race 2, and it's also the end of the race weekend here at Silverstone. Max finished in 4th place with Rivett in 3rd, Dorlin in 2nd and Burns in 1st. Unfortunately, it does mean that Rivett's lead has increased, I think, by another 2 points, so it's 18 points going into Brands Hatch in 2 weeks' time. It's certainly going to be a challenge and rather a nail-biting finish to the end of the 2018 Clio Cup season. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome, and remember to click on that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.